Now we will discuss Wheatstone network. Scientist Wheatstone has taken 4 resistances, and 4 resistances are P, Q, R, S, and he connected these resistances between these 4 points A, B, C, D in this way. See, P resistance is here, Q resistance is in between point B and C, R resistance is from C to D, and S resistance is from A to D. So he has connected 4 resistances P, Q, R, S in between point A, B, C, D. He connected galvanometer in between point B and D. Okay. So there are actually 5 resistances. Galvanometer will have a certain resistance. Let it resistance is capital G. So will current flow here in the circuit? No any current supplying agency is connected here. Okay. So he connected battery, then key, and this rheostat in between point A and C as this. Let key is pressed. So current will start. Let current I is flowing. That current I will come at point A. It will get divided into 2 current, I1 and let I2. I1 current will flow through the resistance P and will reach to point B. Let Ig current is flowing in galvanometer. So I1 minus Ig will remaining current that will flow in resistance Q. Here at this point from this branch Ig current is coming and from this branch I2. So this current will be I2 plus Ig, and I2 plus Ig and I1 minus Ig, that is I1 plus I2, that is I current will come back to the negative terminal of battery. So we have shown the Wheatstone network, and now we want to find balancing condition. See, for finding balancing condition, we will use Kirchhoff's laws to the network, and for that purpose I am choosing closed path. There are many closed loops. See, first loop A, B, D, A. Okay. Second loop B, C, D, B. Third loop A, B, C, D, A. Okay. Fourth loop A, D, C through this battery and again to A. So we can choose, we can find many closed loops, and we will use the voltage law to those loops. Here in order to find balancing condition, I am taking first loop, that is A, B, D, A. For closed loop A, B, D, A, we are using voltage law. What is voltage law? Summation EMF plus summation IR equal to 0. Okay. So now let us travel first through the loop A, B, D, A. आणि त्या लूपमध्ये काय काय आहे ते पाहूया आपण. ए कडून बी कडे जाताना करंट I1 रेजिस्टन्स P म्हणजे हा PD आहे. बी टू डी जाताना IG करंट आणि रेजिस्टन्स G IgG म्हणजे हा ही PDचा आहे. डी कडून ए कडे येताना रेजिस्टन्स S करंट I2 SI2 हा PDचा आहे. म्हणजे या लूपमध्ये एकही बॅटरी नाही. So summation EMF that will equal to 0. Okay. Now for summation IR, as already explained, there are 3 PDs. First PD I1P, but we are traveling from A to B. So we are traveling in the direction of current, and current always goes to lower potential. So I1P is taken as a negative I1P. Then B to D, potential difference is IgG. We are traveling from B to D in the direction of current. So again it is negative. From D to A, what is potential difference? I to S, and traveling from D to A, so opposite to the current, so it is taken as a positive, and that will equal to 0. So that is one equation. Now let us use Kirchhoff's second law, voltage law, to another loop. कोणता लूप घेऊया? BCDB चालेल? Okay. For BCDB, what is the equation? Summation E plus summation IR is equal to 0. Again travel through that loop. There are first PD, second PD and third PD. No any battery. So summation EMF equal to 0. Now 3 PD we want to write. From B to C we are traveling in the direction of current. So minus I1 minus IgG. Okay? Sorry. Minus I1 minus IgQ. Then from traveling from C to D in the opposite direction of current. So plus I2 plus Ig into R, and traveling from D to B in opposite direction of current, IgG plus IgG equal to 0. Okay? So we get the two equations. So that is the way to use the Kirchhoff's laws. And we have applied Kirchhoff's law to two loops and we have find out the two equations. Now we want to solve these two equations. But what is balancing condition for a Wheatstone network? When network is said to be balanced? See here, when galvanometer is showing 0 deflection, it is said to be balanced. That means there is no any current in galvanometer from B to D or from D to B. What is meaning? Ig is equal to 0. So when Ig equal to 0, there is no any current in a galvanometer. So potential of terminal B and potential of terminal D are equal. And that's why there will no any current. That means Ig equal to 0. So if we take here Ig equal to 0, what will our equation? Minus I1P plus I2S is equal to 0. And this equation, see, 0 minus I1Q plus IgQ, but Ig is 0. So I neglect it, plus I2R plus IgR, but Ig is equal to 0. Ig is equal to 0. So that is the equation. If we divide this equation by this equation, what will happen? See, from this equation, I1P is equal to I2S, and from this equation, I1Q is equal to I2R. Dividing this by this equation, we get P upon Q is equal to S upon R. I1 and I2 will get cancelled. So this is balancing condition. This is some condition between four resistances. And if the resistance P, the ratio with Q, the same is the ratio with for resistance S upon R. So P upon Q is equal to S upon R. Then network is said to be balanced. See here, if out of these four resistances, if three resistances are known and if one is unknown, we can find it. Okay? I am taking one example. See here. Let this is 10 ohm. Let this is 40 ohm. So how many times it is? 4 times. Okay? Let it is 30 ohm. And we don't know resistance R. But network is balanced. Galvanometer is showing 0 deflection. So what will the value for resistance R? 10 4s are 40. In similar way, 30 4s will be 120 ohm. So in this way, unknown resistance can be obtained. Okay. So that is the use of Wheatstone network. Wheatstone network has many applications. We can find unknown resistance. Wheatstone meter bridge is the application. Kelvin method for finding the resistance of galvanometer is also application. Post office box is also application of Wheatstone network.